Rose was the kind of woman who turned heads wherever she went. She had the face of an angel and the charm of a temptress. But beneath her beauty was a woman who had no interest in love, only luxury. She believed love was for fools, money was what mattered. Many young men in Lagos tried to win her heart, but she only laughed at their efforts. Why settle for a struggling man when wealthy married men were ready to give her everything? She became the secret desire of powerful men, men who showered her with money, expensive trips, and designer clothes. Rose, one day you will regret this life, her childhood friend, Amoka, warned. Rose only scoffed. Regret what? That I live like a queen. My dear. Suffer no day tire you. But what Rose didn't know was that the life she enjoyed came at a cost, one she would soon pay. One of her lovers, Chief Damien, was particularly generous. He set up a boutique for her in Lekki, gave her a car, and paid for her extravagant lifestyle. His wife found out and came begging, crying at her doorstep. Please, leave my husband alone. We have children. The woman pleaded. Rose simply rolled her eyes. Madam, if you take care of your husband, he won't come to me, she replied and shut the door. She didn't care about the pain she caused. As long as she had money, she was happy. But karma always watches. After years of living as a mistress, Rose finally met a man who swept her off her feet, Emmanuel. He was a successful businessman, handsome, charming, and most importantly, single. For the first time, she fell in love. When Emmanuel proposed, she said yes without hesitation. Their wedding was the talk of Lagos, with celebrities and high-profile guests in attendance. Rose finally felt like she had won. She left her past behind and embraced her new role as a wife. Life was perfect. Until everything started to change. A year into the marriage, Emmanuel began coming home late. At first, she ignored it, thinking it was work. But then the secret phone calls started. The distant look in his eyes. The unfamiliar perfume on his clothes. One evening, she decided to follow him. Her heart pounded as she hid behind a parked car and watched. Emmanuel entered a fancy restaurant, and there she was. A younger, stunning woman in a red dress, laughing as Emmanuel held her hand. The same way he once held Rose. She felt the ground shift beneath her. Tears filled her eyes, but she wiped them away and stormed inside. Emmanuel. She shouted, causing heads to turn. Emmanuel's face remained calm. He sighed and stood up. Rose, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Her voice trembled. Who is she? The young woman smirked and leaned back, unbothered. Emmanuel turned to Rose, his expression cold. You think I didn't know about your past? He said quietly. You destroyed marriages. Now, another woman is doing the same to you. Tell me, how does it feel? His words cut through her like a knife. Rose stood frozen, unable to speak. Memories of the women she had mocked, the tears she had ignored, the families she had broken, it all came rushing back. She had never imagined this pain. But now, she was living it. Rose tried everything to save her marriage. But nothing worked. The late nights, the lies, the other women, it never stopped. One evening, she sat alone in her boutique, staring at the expensive things she once treasured. The designer bags, the jewelry, the gifts from men's husbands. For the first time, they felt worthless. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She finally understood. She had spent years ruining other women's homes, never thinking she would one day be the one crying. What goes around always comes around.